Christian and Cam here for Custom Nation, the travel show that helps you travel like a local. Today we're headed just north of the bay to take a tour of some stunning wooden boats. If you take the Golden Gate Bridge 10 miles north, you will find Sausalito, which is Spanish for tiny sausage.
Oh, I thought it was Spanish for little cookies.
No, anyway, this beautiful artist community is known all over the world for its local art, its fresh seafood, and its unique houseboats.
And we actually have a local artist, author, and resident, Victoria Colella, who wrote a beautiful book,
Sausalito Wooden Boat Tour.
Can you tell us a little bit about the artist enclave that's happening here?
This houseboat community is filled with artists of all kinds. The energy, the light, the water, the reflections, it's very inspiring.
Should we go maybe on a little tour?
Can we see some of the boats?
Follow me. Here we are in front of the Pirate, a 1910 steam-powered tugboat that used to run the Sacramento Delta and San Francisco bays. But like so many wooden boats, her wooden hull rotted away, and what they did is they cut it off and they put her inside of a boat-shaped barge.
She was a houseboat, but then she became...
She was a boat that somebody made into a house. She is a houseboat.
Houseboat.
Versus a floating home.
Okay.
Floating home was never a boat. It was always a box on a barge of some kind. The original floating homes were called arks.
Can we see another home?
This way.
Comb the lion's mane.
All right. There is a big story here of the Charles Van Dam ferry boat, 1916 ferry boat that used to run between San Rafael and Richmond. And it was brought up on 3 high tides onto the mudflats of Sausalito by Donlin Arquez and a large Mexican woman by the name of Juanita Munson. Then in moved a fancy nightclub owner. Coincidentally, in Sausalito, we had a nationally renowned recording studio called The Plant. And people would come all over the country to record at The Plant. And in between sessions, they were hanging out on the Charles Van Dam, 60s. All of a sudden, we're listening to the Mamas and the Papas, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, Sly and the Family Stone, Janis Joplin. Wow!
Really? All recorded at that
Right.
studio?
They were recording in the studio and they'd hang out here during in-between sets.
I have the spirit of wooden boats coursing through my veins.
What?
You weren't listening the whole time?
Oh, no, I was. I just had an itch.
I was just jamming out on the flute.
It sounded great.
Victoria Colella style.
Thank you for joining us on the Wooden Boat Tours. For more cool stuff to check out in the seaside town, go to Custom Nation. There's all sorts of hidden treasures.
I don't know if you noticed, but I think Victoria and I were catching a little bit of a vibe.
When she was playing the flute, it was not so much for me as I felt like it was for you.
The captain of my heart. Up next, more from me, Christian.
And me, Camille.
Choose the left one.
No, choose the right ones.
Yeah, only losers choose the right one.